How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the best trading channel on YouTube. My name is Gev. It's Tuesday, July 28th, so let's talk crypto. Alright, guys, very exciting and powerful video today. We're going to talk about my top 3 picks for cryptocurrencies moving forward in the next 12 to 24 months. And we're going to have 2 honorable mentions, and one of them, I bet you guys can already guess what it is if you've been following the channel. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So, our first and best honorable mention is Bitcoin. Okay, obviously, any cryptocurrency portfolio you're going to start or have already started needs to include some level of Bitcoin, whether it's a full Bitcoin, half a Bitcoin, quarter Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin, whatever it is, your portfolio needs to include some level of Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin carries the market, so it'd be pretty stupid not to have the market carrier in your portfolio. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm going to show you guys 3 charts as to why you want to be in Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that first. Obviously, let's do a little daily summary here. So daily candle from yesterday closed magnificently above 11,000. Right, we did close yeah, just above 11,000, and today's candle basically retraced back to the supply line at 10,500, which the previous candle broke above finally. And as of right now, we're just getting indecision candle. Basically, market trying to figure out if we want to go up or down. We could end up ranging in this 11 to 10,000 area for maybe a week or two before we get another breakout here. However, honestly, I believe we're going to be headed to 14K here very shortly, and most likely higher. And the reason for that is simply this. Fear and greed index here. I think we've talked about this 2 other times on the channel, and basically the numbers to watch on the fear and greed index, there's 3 levels here. Obviously the 100 and 90 level, obviously the 0 to 10 level for buying and selling. So you want to buy when it's low and you want to sell when it's in the 90s, right? But the more important level here is about the 60 to 50 range here. Okay, anytime Bitcoin is preparing to go parabolic, it crosses above the 50 to 60 range. And if you guys can see right now, we're at 76. That means Bitcoin is about to do some heroic pumping. This thing could all in well just pump straight to 20K and just skip 14, 15 and all that stuff. Okay, you guys have to realize after 13,900, there really isn't much resistance. This turns into gold. Okay, this basically what gold did was gold got above about 1700, and from there just free all the way free ride to almost 2K, right? This is about to do almost the same exact level of thing, except Bitcoin moves faster and harder. So we could be on a very glorious ride to 20K in a very short time period here. It's going to be interesting to watch. But like I said, Bitcoin being the honorable mention, first and foremost, I mean, your portfolio should have it. And another chart to prove why you should have it. This is the Bitcoin HODL wave. HODL is just a nice, funny way of the cryptocurrency community saying hold. Okay, so this is the number and percentage of people who are holding Bitcoin. Okay, so this is since inception, and you guys can see anytime we're preparing to go on a bull run, this HODL wave, which is in the yellow line, the price action line is in the blue line. The orange yellow line is the HODL wave. Anytime we're getting ready to go on a bull run, the HODL wave increases dramatically, right? So in the first one, we went all the way up to 48% of Bitcoin being held for over a year in wallets. Okay, and that created the big run to 1100, right? The second time around, we went all the way up to 61% of Bitcoin being held in wallets for over a year, and that pushed us to 20K. Well, right now we're at 62% of Bitcoin being held in wallets for over a year. So basically, we're preparing for a massive move higher, guys, and all charts are pointing to that. Okay, now one last chart on Bitcoin is this right here, and this is the logarithmic growth curve. Okay, I want you guys to notice 2 things. A, we've only broken this line 1 time, and that was on a black swan event, and now we're completely above it, right? B, look at this ratio down here. When we went and had our black swan event, this ratio went off the chart. Another thing you need to realize is this: anytime we've hugged the bottom, the 0 line, for this period of time, I mean, we literally see an insane explosion coming off of it, right? I mean, look how long we've been hugging this line. We've basically been hugging this line for over a year now, and previously here. So Bitcoin is primed, ready for an explosion. Okay. Now, our first top pick is going to be Chainlink. Chainlink is already broken out of previous all-time high at about $5. Okay, and full disclaimer before, full disclosure, full disclaimer, however you want to name it, before we get into all this, I do have a position on all of these coins that I'm about to tell you. Okay, I hope that doesn't make a difference for anyone. I'm not trying to shield this to anyone. I'm just trying to give you guys buying opportunities. I've been buying and holding these for over the past six to 12 months. So I mean, whether you get in or don't get in, it makes no difference to my portfolio, as you're about to see. So Chainlink is already set new all-time highs. Okay, I've been accumulating in the $2 and $3 range, and this thing is already set new all-time highs, and its current all-time high is about 890. And you guys can see this ascending channel that brought us to the previous ATH is how we broke out, right? So we came to the top of the channel and completely broke out. Now we're looking at retracement and rebuy opportunities. Chainlink already gave a re-entry. Basically, I'm not expecting this to go under $6. I was looking at re-entries at about 680, and we got that. This thing came all the way down to about 653. So the re-entry has already happened. I believe Chainlink is a multi-$100 coin in the next 12 to 24 months. Again, this is not tomorrow. So even at these prices, super undervalued. We're looking at least $100, probably a little more. This is the Ethereum of this cycle. So Ethereum came out at the bottom of the previous cycle, and basically when I heard about Ethereum, it was about $5, and it ended up rallying to $1,500. And all the fundamentals and all the metrics are basically the same here on Link and Ethereum, and they basically do the same exact thing. So it's safe to assume that it could go on a Ethereum like run. Now 1,500 might be a little too high, but that's exactly why I'm saying $100 is very, very, very doable here. Okay, and at $100, if you buy in now, obviously you're making a little over 10 times your money, right? So that's definitely an amazing buying opportunity, and Chainlink is very popular in the community, very popular. So it is going to explode once Bitcoin breaks 20K. Okay, my second pick here is Horizon, and this is a very secret pick. I mean, the reason why I say secret is because I don't see anyone else talking about this, and it just doesn't make sense to me how no one else is talking about this, because Horizon is a very good project. It is also a very fundamentally brilliant coin, guys. Horizon is one of my favorite fundamental coins. I mean, Bitcoin has currently 18.6 million Bitcoin in circulation, and the max supply is 21 million Bitcoin. Okay, the reason why Bitcoin is number one is obviously because it came out first, but second because it has one of the best max supply ratios on the market, right? And Horizon is basically copying that. Now, before I describe to you guys the chart, I want you guys to look at this on CoinMarketCap. We're looking at circulating supply of 9,600,000 Zen, and our max supply is identical to Bitcoin. Okay, and we're only sitting at $8.43 here, guys. This again is like an Ethereum like play, and realistically this is more like a Bitcoin like play. I believe firmly that Horizon can hit the $300 to $400 mark on the low end, and honestly my target for this guy is about $1,000 in the next 24 months. I understand that is completely insane, and it's going to be fun to watch to see whether that price prediction comes true, but I firmly believe Horizon is going to do some very insane stuff this market cycle, and it is going to set the charts on fire. Let's just put it to you that way. This thing, even if you buy now and get out at $400, $300, I mean, just look at what is that? 30 times your money. That's absolutely incredible, right? And I firmly believe this is going to do it. This is one of the tokens that Grayscale, that is a cryptocurrency trust. This is one of the tokens that they've been accumulating, which makes me even more bullish on this. They're a very well-known trust, and they've been buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Horizon, and I think a couple more, but this is the one that caught my eye. Okay, Horizon is going to do big things. Okay, now going back to the chart here, Horizon's been in this ascending channel since the March dump, and we finally came back up to this $10.30 level. Basically, this level for Horizon right here was a major level to hit, and we finally hit it. Okay, now it's important to stay above the 200-day moving average, but I think this is as low as we go. There is a possibility we come down to the bottom end of this channel, and if we go ahead and stretch this out, you guys are going to see there's a possibility we do come back down to the bottom of this channel around like high sixes, $7 range, high six, low $7 range. But once this channel gets taken out, I mean, this thing is going to be on a free ride to heaven. As you guys can see, we're on a weekly triple bottom inverse head and shoulders pattern, which your neckline sitting here. If you're doing a inverse head and shoulders, you have left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline sitting at $13. So once $13 gets cleared, this thing is just going to go crazy. I mean, you're looking at $13, and the next one you're looking at about 16 bucks, and then from there on out, this thing just gets insane. You know, the next level after 16 is 30, and then after that 56, and you guys can see how quickly we can get to $100, just $100 from there, right? And after that, it's just a clear sky breakout, and we start going absolutely parabolic. But Horizon is looking very nice right now, and I will, if we do get back to these levels, I will be looking to accumulate. Most of my position on this has been in the $6 range, so a little bit back here, up here, been accumulating in the $6. So if we get back down again to the low sevens, high sixes, I will be looking to add to my position. Okay, and for number 3, it's a double header for number 3, and double header is going to be first ADA, that's Cardano. Okay, Cardano has been one of my favorites since 2017, and it is now hitting a major resistance level there. Your major support level would basically be at 10 cents now, and again, this thing is going to start leapfrogging again with a previous all-time high of $1.40. You guys can see how these levels get further and further apart, right? I don't have a price prediction on this one. We're probably looking at I'm gonna be very generous. We're probably looking at I'm gonna be very humble. We're probably looking at like $45 on this, and honestly, that's being a little bit. $3 to $4 is what we're looking at on this. I mean, 15 cents. That's an incredible return on your investment, right? That is an absolutely incredible return on your investment. And we're looking at this on logarithmic right now because how the chart is. But if I was to go non-log, this is a fry pan bottom again, just like silver. This is a fry pan bottom, and once we get a break, this basically becomes immune to bad news, and ADA will start doing some crazy numbers. And at 15 cents, super discounted, super value buy right now. I mean, it's absolutely worth it to get in on this without a doubt, right? At 15 cents, incredible. Again, not investment advice. Make sure you do your research and know what you're doing with your money, right? And second part of the double header is XLM. I've been accumulating XLM all throughout this entire range of between 9 cents and 6 cents. This thing is again about to go absolutely parabolic. As you guys can see, we have another inverse head and shoulders pattern right here with the left shoulder, head, and right shoulder here. These things don't always play out like you want it to. They don't always look textbook, but that's your left shoulder, that's your head, and this is your right shoulder. Okay, and your neckline is right here. Neckline's already been broken and retested, and this thing looks ready for an insane ride up to now. It's not showing the full chart here. I don't have the full chart from Coinbase, but if you go on Binance, it will show you. Previous all-time high was $1, so we're looking at least $1. And realistically, again, just like ADA, these two are pretty much identical with just having different names. Basically, this is how I view them. Okay, again, we're looking at a $2 to $3 range for this guy. But it's going to be interesting to see if we can surpass that. Now, I'd love it if we surpass it, but it's going to be very interesting to see what these coins do moving forward. But so top 3 goes Chainlink, Horizon, and Stellar and Cardano as a double header for number 3. And finally, let's give you our last honorable mention here, and I'm sure you guys know what it is. I think I said it at the beginning, but Ethereum. So Ethereum, again, doing a beautiful market structure here where we have basically a triple bottom here, bottom, 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 and move higher here. The levels to watch on Ethereum here are 364 and 420. Once we get above, and realistically it's 360. Once we get above 360, fully broken market structure, and we're just gonna start going parabolic from there. From that, your next level of resistance is $800, and from there it's 1200, and then ultimately your all-time high. Again, you can see how these levels are fanning out the higher we go, guys. This is the struggle area for all the coins that I just showed you. This bottom area that they're in is the struggle area. Once they break these, there isn't much resistance up here. You can get massive moves like coming up like that, retracing, coming up, retracing, and going like this. This thing will get insanely parabolic once we get a break, right? And you can see just a trend line right there holding the holding the market up for a move higher. Ethereum is #2 coin in the market. It is definitely going to recapture its previous all-time highs, and just from here to there is a 4x on your money, if I'm not wrong, right? So if we just go from here to top, you're looking at about a 400% move. That's a 4x on your money. That's just the beginning. Ethereum is looking at $5,000 to $10,000 in the next cycle top, and realistically I think we're going to get closer to that $10,000 number. So Ethereum, again, wonderful buy. To bring it full circle, I believe your portfolio should definitely have Bitcoin and Ethereum in it. Now, I understand most people are scared to buy Bitcoin because of the high price, but there's a reason why the price is so high, okay? Because it's done its time, okay? It's shown its worth. It's shown that it's trustworthy. So therefore, you're buying into a sure bet, basically. You're buying into Bitcoin understanding that you're going to get at least 100, 200% move on your money, okay? Whereas some of these other ones are a little iffy, okay? But these are my top 3: Chainlink, Horizon, and Stellar Cardano for that third spot. And make sure you get in on Bitcoin. Make sure you get in on Ethereum if you're trying to make a cryptocurrency profile. But those are my top 3 picks. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, guys.